evidence of illegal trespassing on my property. The county does not have a legal easement, and there's absolutely no reason for anybody to be parking on this portion of my property. So this is the county road, and this is my property here. There is no legal easement, and even if there were, there's absolutely no reason for anybody to be parking here, creating ruts on my property. The only time people do this is because they park here when they get their little ringy-dingy-dingy, so they can then trespass my property, surveil me, and harass me. I see that a tree fell down there, likely with a directed energy weapon. That is new. I'm seeing it new there. And that, of course, is to cause me some extra work and time and money. And of course, they'll use plausible deniability that it happened naturally when this was not like that last week. But yeah, so here's an evidentiary video of the tire ruts, and I'll show you the tire ruts on my property. We've had a lot of rain here, so obviously it made a huge rut here. You could see it here. And this is what they've been doing since I moved here, actually. They usually do it a little bit further down. Well, here it is. Here's some bitchcraft. And that's what I'm doing here on the county road, is I've been picking up bitchcraft. They like to mark the property with their little X's and Y's. Their little X's and Y's. And I see that my landscaper didn't get down far enough here with his weed eater. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday. We did have a little bit of rain. Well, we had rain overnight. We had a burst of rain this afternoon. It was like a lot of rain, like a burst of rain. And then, of course, the sun came out around 4 o'clock. This is typical here. It rains, and then the sun will come out. It'll get a little humid. There'll be a little breeze. And this is another place that they have been digging. As you can see here, you see that line there? They have been literally digging up my property. And this is another place that they climb into. And that's another reason why they don't want me to sell this 3.1 acres, because once somebody's living here, they won't have as easy access to the rest of my property if I'm still here. So that's why they've been sabotaging the sale of this 3.1 acres, which actually looks like so much more. It actually looks like it's closer to 5 acres, honestly, when I walk back in here. But anyway, yes, and I am selling this 3.1 acres. I reduced the price from $68,000 to $62,000, and that is a legally surveyed property. There are no restrictions, and since there is no legal easement, none, you can create your own path onto this county road. You'll have to do that yourself. There might have to be like a little bridge here so that the water can flow underneath, but it's doable. And you can see here that they're digging up here as well. Let me show you how they're digging it up. Look. This is the Inhumane Terrain Team. And what they do is, these are trained military black ops. They're evil. They're order takers. They don't work for the American people. I don't care what anybody says. There's nobody in the military that works for you. All of the military, even though there are 2 of them, there's the good ones